Okay, so the little hedgehog, I'm still busy negotiating his or her name, but yeah, sleeping right there. Yesterday I quickly cleaned this out. That guy is really late, but he's gonna be on time, I'm sure of it. Well, I'm still negotiating this little one's name, just sleeping in there, and I just made a little area here for him to come out and walk around, and just if he wants to, but he doesn't really want to. But it's warmer, so I guess he will probably. But they are night animals. But yeah, we'll see a little later. If he or she comes out, we will see exactly what she does. There she is, just peeking around the corner, and she goes back to sleep. Well, we're off to go and get some chickens for the tigers, and yeah, I better get going. Let me do that. Back in a few hours. Hey Diego, we're on our way to go and get you some chickens. We'll be back in an hour. And every time I want to get away quickly and go and get chickens or whatever, there's always some things that just pop up. So here's a little frog. I'm just going to take him there. But the dogs have to not step on him. And there, I got him. So I'm going to just put him in the field here at the back first before I go. I'm not going to leave him hanging around here. So yeah, let me do that. Okay, so there he is. He's going to be running off into the field. The dogs are right at the back of me. And then let me just close this door. They really want to go and see what's going on. And there goes a little lizard up the wall. But he's going to have to get there by himself, and I think he will. So yeah, let me get out of here. Diego! See you later, boy. It's not easy to walk through with so many dogs around. I've done it so many times, so the secret is just go. Don't wait. Well, with tigers it works a little different, but yeah, with them you just go a little quicker, because the quicker you go, the better your chance of making it, I guess. See you later, Diego. Okay, let me get out of here. Also, when the dogs are roaring at each other like that, best thing to do, walk away. Don't make them think that they can do it. You should not let them feel comfortable if they want to fight. There's Enzo. Enzo Key! See him also in a while. He's just looking around. He's just lazy to come and say goodbye, because normally he gives me a kiss on my nose. But I'm not going to wait for him. I better get going. You can hear the dogs in the background. Now they are going crazy, because I wanted to go with, but that won't be good. Well, see you guys later. On our way, I just quickly stopped for petrol, and Diego is saying goodbye. He'll be waiting for us, because when we get back it's chicken time. Okay, so I'm just quickly coming in here to get some fuel, petrol, whatever you call it in your part of the world. We just call it petrol. And yeah, they say that the price of petrol is going up every now and then, but what's funny is if I ask for, let me just get this first. Gooi vir my so R200 se petrol in asseblief. 95. So what they do is they say that the petrol price is going up, but every time I get here and I ask for 200 rands worth of petrol, they give me 200 rands worth of petrol. If I ask for 100 rands worth of petrol, they give me 100 rands worth of petrol. It's not going up. It's exactly the same every single time. So I don't know what they're talking about. Just quickly pumping the wheels. It's 1.9 at the moment. I think we're going to make it 2 bar, and that should be fine. just because when you load something on a truck or something, well, the difference in the height of the tire from here to there, well, that is how much it bends on the side. And if it bends too much, it will, well, every time the wheel turns, it bends twice actually, from the one side to the other side, and that's what makes it burst. So it's a flat wheel that bursts, not a hard one. So yeah, let's get this sorted and we'll be back in a few minutes. Almost there, but just to show you guys what it looks like over here, it's not green yet. It will be turning green as soon as the first rain falls, but yeah, this is a totally different landscape from where we live, and that is just a few kilometers down the road. So it changes completely as you just leave the city. So the right way whenever you come to a farm like this is to go through, well, a thing like this, and it sprays disinfectant all over, so you know that it is disinfected. So yeah, better do it, always better to make sure that you don't bring anything from the outside into a farm like this, and it can save a lot to do that. There you can see more chickens. Well, those are the ones that died overnight in these areas, and yeah, those are the ones that we take to give to the tigers. So they're gonna go there, fetch it, bring it back here, and then we load it right in here. He's washing his hands. He's getting ready for dinner. If I had to give him a scientific name, I would have called him the chicken fly. Okay, and there they're still loading chickens. Can you believe it? It's a lot. Well, I'm not taking them all. I'm just loading up to where I can. And you have to know that when you load those chickens, you have enough space at home to put them. And it's so easy to fill up a deep freeze, and if you've got too many, well, you've got problems, because you cannot just keep them outside. You have to get them frozen. And yeah, so make sure if you ever do anything like this that you are prepared wherever you're taking it, because if you don't have the space, it's not simply something that you can throw away. You will probably have to burn them or dig a hole and bury it. So keep that in mind. You can see that these ones have just been taken out and they are perfect. So tigers are gonna love this. Okay, we're loaded up here, and I think that's enough. I'm not going to take more. It is quite a lot of chickens. On the other side there's, well, more space, so I think that is the max that we can take. You don't want to take too much. You must be very careful. 5 minutes. Takes a little bit longer because we are loaded. I'm going to drive a little slower, but we'll be back shortly. Well, there's some zebras over there, an ostrich over there. There's some more zebra on that side. Don't know if I'm gonna get them. I'm looking at the road actually. So in South Africa you find a lot of people like this on the sidewalk selling all kinds of stuff, and it's actually quite nice. If you want to buy a plant or something, you just stop and you buy it. It's actually quite easy. They bring the products right to your door. When you stop at the red light, people show up with all kinds of things, and sometimes it's cool things. I'm one of those guys that always buy something from the road. Can you believe it? Now all my cars have ran empty on fuel. Well, not empty, but the light went on at least in 1 week. But yeah, that was 200 rands worth of fuel that I used today to go and fetch these chickens. Zach didn't know I'm home. He is just coming to say hi. I have to say, this house is absolutely clean. Just look at this. It is perfectly clean. Look at these floors. When you walk in, you know it immediately when your house is clean. And this house is clean. Okay, the house is perfectly clean with some dogs inside of it. And then also we are busy packing the chickens. That's how we're going to be stacking them, putting them in there neatly so you can get them out easily when they're frozen. And we are not taking the legs and the heads off at the moment because, well, then you have to dispose of it, and that's really difficult. But what we're going to do is rather just every day as it defrosts and the tigers consume them, we're going to take that off and the dogs gets to eat that, because then you can control it. But if you take them off right now and you've got, well, let's say 25 kilogram bucket full of it, what are you going to do with it? And I've had it out for 1 or 2 days before I could get rid of it, to dig a hole and bury it. You won't believe what smell can come out of it. It is not possible to live with that in your surrounding. So yeah, Diego doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be eating a chicken within the next 5 minutes, and he's going to love it. Enzo, I don't know where he is. He's probably sleeping right there next to him somewhere, but he is going to be eating one as well. Let me go get it. Okay, I am going to give the tigers, well, 2 chickens. And I'm not going to take off all the feathers and everything. I'm going to give it to them just like that. I don't like to give it to them just like that because the nails are a bit sharp on the chickens. But I think there's a difference in giving them 1 chicken like that and giving them 10 chickens like that. So I'm going to give them each one to consume it exactly like it is. And the rest I will give them, well, processed a little bit, because you have to also keep in mind that this is how they would have had it if it was in the wild, and I don't want to interfere with that. I want them to know that they can actually have it just like this. So here's the first one going. Diego is ready for it. I can see Enzo is there at the back. He'll get out in a minute. Diego's checking it out. Now there's going to be feathers all around, and that's also why we clean up the feathers first and then give it to the tigers, because it is just one of those things that makes the whole place dirty. But 2 chickens is not a problem. We can go and pick up those feathers afterwards, although doing that every day, I'm not going to let this whole place get dirty like that. It is just out of the question. trying to find Enzo there. I can see him there at the back of that cycad, but he's not coming out at the moment, but he will. Diego! Ooh, and there Diego changes. He is watching this other one as well. I'm going to throw this one to Enzo. And this is quite a far throw, but I have to move a bit further back to clear the fence, because it is quite high. People tend to think that this is not very high, but it is. And there it goes, and I've got it right by him. Although he's not getting up. He's moving. He's going to check it out now. I think I threw it right up to him. But Diego, he left his and he went for another one. Why? Because he can. Look at that face. Yeah, Diego, you don't know what favor we are doing you when we take off the feathers, eh? And now he's friendly. Can you believe it? Diego with a chicken, and he's coming to say thanks. Enzo! I think it was more about what it looked like than to eat it. Oh, he's just not really happy with those feathers. That just goes to show how spoiled they can become. That's why you can't put an animal like this back into the wild. They will never be able to adapt. Yeah, Enzo's got it. I threw that one right up to his face. That's the chicken over there. Well, Diego left. He's not eating this one. I don't think they're hungry. But that's okay. They're still a little bit sleepy, I suppose, because they just got up. There he is. I think he's more concerned about the one I gave Enzo than the one he's got. There's a little lizard running right there on that rock. Just saw him there. There he goes. I hope he's not gonna go to the pool. Anyways, Enzo's still behind that cycad. And he is gonna stay there for a little longer. Well, let me go. I'm gonna have to go and do a couple of things. We have to get those chickens packed as soon as possible. Make sure they stay as fresh as possible, so these tigers can enjoy it for the next, well, I'd say almost 2 months. That should be enough. Here's another little lizard right there. I hope that lizard is not gonna go and try and take that chicken from Enzo. That could be a big problem for him, not really for Enzo. Okay, Enzo got up and he's eating this one. Yeah, they don't like the feathers. They truly have been spoiled. And yeah, look at that. Why would they want to eat the feathers? That chicken almost scratched him on his foot. Diego is over there. He gave up on it. He's had enough of the feathers. But Enzo said that he will quickly take care of it. We don't need to worry about it. Well, if you get tired of pizza, just order a different kind. And sometimes you can even order a triple pizza, and that's what I've got here. Jackie went for the more boring type, the old type, but yeah, I'm gonna try this. Diego, are you ready to eat? Right, let's get this going. Okay, so we got all the chickens here today. We got it packed in the fridge and it's busy being frozen, and then I will have enough for, I'd say, a month and a half, maybe even more. Now there you can see why we pluck the feathers before we give it to the tigers like that, because imagine if you do that, that's just one chicken. So if you do that every day with 10 chickens, this whole place will need to be cleaned. And chickens are perfect. Diego is ready. He's checking out Sassy Pants, and there it is. And for Enzo over there, let me throw this one there. These are some big chickens. I'd say they're about 1.7 kilogram each. And yeah, Sassy Pants is just coughing a little bit there. She's been doing better, but yeah, okay, there, she's better now. But in any case, they're about 1.7 kilograms, so they are quite huge. Enzo's not really very hungry. He did eat that one a little earlier. I'm just gonna give him a few. And there she is, sneezing again. I'm gonna give one to the cats as well. Let me just put that over here. And just get this one. I just like to tear the skin on it so they can start eating. I'm not gonna show you guys that, but in any case, that's what I'm doing. Right, next one for Diego. He's getting upset with that one chicken lining up. Okay, Grandma, I'll do it. Giving Grandma Cat one as well. And Enzo, he doesn't really feel like eating right now. He will start. I think he's just waking up still. And he knows that he does not need to eat it immediately. I don't think I should give him too many. Usually when I go and fetch chickens, I give them each one or two immediately when I get home, and then they ate. But I think Diego, well, looks like he really wants to eat those chickens. Yeah, he's not wasting it. He's going to be eating it. I can guarantee you that. Yep, let me rather get going with the rest. I think we've got too many here. I don't think Diego is going to be able to eat much more. I think I'm just going to throw another one in there. And then I've got 3 left that I'll rather take inside. And yeah, I'll give that to them tomorrow morning. Enzo Key, he's not hungry at all. He is so calm. That look on his face. I think he's the calmest tiger in the world. And now he's an upside down tiger. And I think he's going to go to sleep. And, well, makes sense. Maybe tigers lie on their back looking at their food, because then their eyes are exactly the same height as their food. If they do get chicken for that day. And that's about it. That's the only reason I think he's doing that now. I can't think of something else. Little Opal again, she is right here. The thing is with little Opal, she can climb the fence. And even if you have holes and things, the very idea of her climbing means she can go higher than anything, because if she just keeps on going, she'll be able to climb out a fence as high as this tree, I suppose. So that's a bit of a problem. But she only climbs the fence when I am close. She will not climb it when I'm not here. So that at least gives me peace of mind that she won't climb in there. But yeah, in any case, they will be eating here as well now. Friendliest cat in the world also showed up. There's little Opal and Computer Cat and Katas and Grandma Cat and Sissy and Sassy and Mother Cat. So they are all just showing up. They're going to be eating. And the Diego as well. I think I might give Diego another one. But that's it. Well guys, thanks for watching. And I'll show you guys a few other things again in the next video. So, thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. Okay, well, I don't know what it is with Enzo, but if he's just lazy or whatever, but he has not got an up there yet. He looks fine, but he was sleeping quite a bit. And there he goes back to sleep again. Maybe it's just the heat, because it has been quite hot the last few days. Diego ate like normal. There he is. All the cats sitting around there still. But Enzo, it looks okay. I'll just see a little later if he gets up. I think he's just a bit tired. In any way, if he shows any signs tomorrow that is worse, then I will definitely have someone check him out. But I don't think there's anything wrong. Well, gotta go. Thanks for watching guys, and like always, have a good day.